You want to know what it is, this light that you experience or that you sense, this light that you have read about, heard about, that exists outside of existence. This light that is greater than darkness. This light that is spiritual. You want to know what this is and how you can access it. First of all, we need to say that light, as we understand, as we are able to understand, insofar as we can understand, is not an it. Light is not created, is not part of existence as we know it. Existence as we know it, as we perceive it through the senses in this material world, is created. There was a time, or a timelessness, however we choose to view it, when this world did not exist in the physical form, in this manifestation. And yet light is. We could say light was, but in this time before creation there is no time. So we're outside of time. And light exists, or light is. It doesn't really exist. Existence is, again, part of the creation, part of the manifest experience of our minds and our souls. Light is. And so we want to know what this light is. And even in our desire to know what this light is, we find ourselves at a bypass, or not a bypass, a blockage. Because when we say, what is this light? Well, this light is not a what either. A what is, again, part of the creation. We can only say light is. So we want to know, we want to understand how to access, experience this light, perceive it. We know through our experiences that the best way, or in fact the only way to perceive light, spiritual light, is through the spiritual senses. The physical senses are limited, and there are times when we can perceive things. We call them auras, or in Christian art, halos. We can perceive some expression of this light, but let us understand that this expression is only a partial manifestation. It's a grace that's given where we can see what is unseeable. So that brings us to another question. Well, if this light is unseeable, how do we know light is, and how do we perceive it? In the question is the answer. How do we know? We know. We know light is. We already know light is. When we come here to this question, you and I, through our spiritual searching, we come here knowing that light is because we have perceived it within ourselves. Other people are telling us what light is. And somehow we know this isn't all, or this isn't completely true. Still we want to experience, still we want to perceive, still we want to know. We want to be able to access that experience. Let's back up a bit and say what that means to us beyond the realm of experience. Because the realm of experience is the realm of the body, of the mind, of the senses, of the emotions, and light is transcendent even of these. We can experience light as a manifestation or an emanation of God. And we can experience it in the physical. But that experience will always be a limited experience. Sort of when you get a prism and you shine the sun's ray through the prism and you get different colors. Well, these experiential moments of encounter with light are like prismated or prismatized rays of that light, but they are not the full manifestation or the full experience or the full perception of light. That perception, true perception of spiritual light, comes from awareness. That is, we are aware of light. We may not see or touch it with our physical senses, but we are aware. And we draw to ourselves greater awareness of that light through our spiritual endeavors, through meditation, through reading, through following a path. What is it that this light, what is the benefit or the purpose or the reason we want this light? First of all, it's because we already are having an experience within ourselves of unphysical, non-physical light. We're already experiencing that. And so the benefit is, in accessing an awareness to this light, the benefit is being able to see more of the spiritual realm. Because if our light illumines or illuminates the spiritual realm to us, it also uplifts, it lessens the heaviness of life, the materialistic thinking of our minds. So as we access more of an awareness of light, a deeper awareness, a purer awareness of light, we begin to see more of the spiritual realm. How do we begin this? There are so many ways. One is meditation, another prayer, focusing. Certainly, to access an awareness of light, we do not push through anxiety. We do not push through desire. We do not push through fear. We do not use these emotions to approach light. We allow and accept light. One of the greatest ways we can begin to perceive this light in this world is through our interactions with children. In the eyes of a child, the innocence of a child, you can begin to see a physical manifestation of spiritual light and begin to remember that innocence and purity that does already exist within you. That's one way. Meditation again, prayer again, reading again, finding a teacher who is able to transmit that awareness of light again. Let me perform an experiment with you. I'm going to ask you a question or make a request of you. And I want you to not think about it. I want you to just respond to the question or the request. Without thinking about it, without having a prejudgment about it, without having any fear or doubt or worry about it. But just allow the answer, allow the response to come. No concepts. And I don't want you to say a word when I ask you. I wouldn't hear it anyway, would I? I don't want you to make any physical response to this question, this request. Just allow what is already there to manifest. Okay. Here's the request. Again, don't think about it. Don't worry about it. You already know what to do. Don't say anything. Don't respond. Just do this. Silently. Please, right now. Show me your light. Allow. Allow your light to shine. Show me your light. It's enough for now. That's enough for now.